toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Michie Stadium, home of the Army Black Knights. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the UTEP Miners, taking on the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Miners will kick it away first. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the Army Black Knights offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Guys, let's give a little context to where Army is. Recruiting starting to pick up a little bit for them, Jesse. I'm sure you saw they got a 3-star quarterback last week. And for a program like this, that can be a great building block.
That was a massive win for them. There were so many bigger programs after this guy, and yet he ended up here. And because of that, he is now a key building block, not just for this offense, but for the team moving forward. Lots of people very excited. And a lot of people expect to win right now, just because of how good this 3-star QB is.
They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Miners offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. All right, guys, let's step back here and talk UTEP. Breaking into the top 15, just one step closer to the college football playoff. You've made it. Oh, he's got some space. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Miners lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. On the move. He's loose down the left side. Tag! He goes out of bounds, and he is really close to the goal line there, knocking on the door. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. Trying to slam in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UTEP.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Handoff to the lone back. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Hunting a first down, running the read to the left. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the chains for this offense. And the Black Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Here comes the option. The pitch. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the big fullback. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. He'll do it himself. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Wow, gutsy call that time by the offense. They're going option on 3rd and long, and the defense is going to watch the film. They're going to be kicking themselves. Nobody was accounting for the quarterback. That was an easy read and decision for him to go get the first down and keep this drive alive.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
He breaks a tackle. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. There he goes. Touchdown, Army! Great job by the back on the option.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the 2nd level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
He'll bring it out. It's Bush. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they...
Into the secondary on the right. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. And the Miners, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Makes the catch. It's Davis. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Miners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Scanning the field, it's Nelson. Makes the grab. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Davis. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. And the Miners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward. Let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job. Nice execution. First down.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. No sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Face to grab. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Quick strike complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, UTEP! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. They'll try to add another to their lead.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
You kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
Sticks it in his belly. Sweet cut there. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Black Knights come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Defense not showing press coverage. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. He's got his man. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I don't know if the defense came into this one expecting the fullback to be a weapon catching the ball, but that play didn't look like they were ready for him. He catches it, turns it upfield for the front.
Turning it on. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
The option play stands for exactly what it means. The quarterback has multiple options. He can do multiple things, and defensively, you really have to do a good job of being super sound.
Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Black Knights! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacked on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. UAB just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory, and that's really the standard there in Birmingham. They'll enjoy this one all week. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
What a tremendous job in coverage by that DB. He just stayed in the receiver's hip pocket, then able to locate the football and swat it away.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the...
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. The Miners will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on second down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield.
Great job by the pass rush up front. 3rd and long situation. They're anticipating pass, and they know the quarterback's going to have to hold on to the football. Nice job pinning their ears back and getting home.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Steps away. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because he bobbles it at all. As soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
They boot it away on 4th down. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
And the Black Knights come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll ride his man on the option. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. The Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Benson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Had to throw it before he wanted.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
He's looking to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Middleton. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Wants to keep it in the air. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. For a quarterback, those mechanics need to be second nature, but sometimes they can get a little rushed.
Yeah, and we've seen that. We've had spin sessions on the fields before games with Jesse, and just gets on that back foot a lot and just can't stay consistent.
Breaks into the open. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Army!
No, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam when you've got...
To the end zone, and it's picked off.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window. It ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Motion from the back. To the air, it's Nelson. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Torres. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Gets rid of it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Under fire. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Miners will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. The option look. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Had to get rid of it quickly. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Nelson. Here's the pressure. Got the first down. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Davis. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something. For halftime. Second down, they'll go to the air. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. And now in the most bizarre of spots, here comes the field goal kicker. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left. The Black Knights will kick it off to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Bush. Makes a move. Got a little room. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Got a man. It's Middleton. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Black Knights have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. The give to the back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
They needed only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line, getting just enough push to keep this drive alive.
Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Black Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Right on the money. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And the Black Knights line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Touchdown, Miners! Stealing a score on special teams. A dive. Explosive return, the sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick, you can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Quickly complete. He's in open space downfield, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Black Knights will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Nelson. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Running into the open space. He has 89 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. The Miners are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there, and the quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
Rides the back on the option, the give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. With the catch, it's Lincoln. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. And the Black Knights will punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Wants to bring it back. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
It's complete on the right side. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Black Knights come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. The give, and he's looking for room behind the left tackle. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll cut this lead down to 5. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in clutch situations, David.
It's always exciting when you can go for it on 4th down and you know your defense will make a stand. They held them to a field goal, Jesse. It's a pretty good job by that defense.
It is. So if I'm this coaching staff, don't deviate from the game plan here. Go back to doing what you want to do and get established in this game.
Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the 1st down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing. And you could tell that was experience between receiver and quarterback.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Fires to the tight end. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
He's got it. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. The give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Now on second down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. They give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
This guy's been running hard all game long in the fourth quarter. Now with that last run, he's now at 99 yards rushing. One more carry away from potentially reaching that 100-yard milestone that all running backs covet.
Got it in the middle. It's Brown. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. And the Miners getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Give him 109 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. The Miners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Give to the running back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. To the air, it's Nelson. Got his man down the middle. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UTEP. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Army has it back in the offense ready to go. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
He makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
This offense will find different ways to get their backs involved. It's not just tailbacks, but how about the fullback there? He makes a catch just for a few yards to help keep this drive going.
And the Black Knights line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. They'll run the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. They send the tight end in motion. From the gun, running back gets to give. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The touch pass goes absolutely nowhere, knocked down for a loss.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop.
Touchdown, UTEP! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They put up another score here in the 4th, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Ohio State found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Columbus. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. To the air on 2nd down. Caught close to the marker. It's Lincoln. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Rides to back and leaves it. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The Black Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quick completion on the out route. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. And the Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Pressure coming. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grab near the marker. It's Howard. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
To the air on 1st down. Finds the tight end. There he goes. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Black Knights want to move quickly. From the red zone, looking for a man. Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. They want to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, Black Knights! And they take it in for 6 more points. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And I think QB's rushing, especially in the RPO game. You want to get that ball. Okay, I'm pulling it now. I got to throw a strike right now and get it on him. And you can tell, throws it to the left and doesn't get it to his wide receiver. It's just maybe a little bit of hurrying too much.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
That's such a gut punch if you're the defense, because you're trailing in this game. You've got to find a way to get off the field on 3rd down, but you can't stop the quarterback's scramble. He's just been making plays in this game in critical moments, none bigger than that one right there with the lead late in the game.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Quick pass on the jet motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. Turning it on. He has the first and still on his feet. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And the Miners will have it 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Got enough space. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. The Miners kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Miners. They've built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
Fielded in the end zone, it's Benson. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Black Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Lincoln. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play call...
There he goes! Running inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Army!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Offense will use a timeout with 20. Remaining.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
Looking to throw on first down. Find space on the right. And fire the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13. Timeout call by the offense, 24 seconds left on the clock. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Torres. Touchdown, UTEP! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Benson. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Wants to throw on first down. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's